following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. It's your boy, Cheetah.
It's your boy. You know who it is. I'm not going to know funky East-West Coast bullshit. It's your boy, Chop.
And finally back.
Back and in person. It's your boy, Yoder.
Yay! Yoder! Ooh, 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 ooh.
Glad to be back.
Glad to have you back, brother. It was a terrible 1 week without you.
2 weeks.
Yeah, but we didn't do the pod the second week, so it doesn't count. Yeah, man, you missed out on a goodie, man.
Yeah.
First time in all the time we've been here that Rich had to politely ask us to leave.
I don't know how polite it was at the end.
He says, get out.
You don't have to go home, but you can fucking stay here. I was hungry. I was starving over here. I was going to eat my microphone.
I don't blame you.
Yoder would have said it's time to go.
Probably.
He would have wrapped it up.
We got a little out of control there. It was all right.
No, they were a lot of fun, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they were
really
really
were a
cool.
cool group of dudes.
Yeah, they're going to come back, I think. Maybe. I was telling Yoder when we were here, maybe in August when their album drops. They're going to come back and talk about it.
We were saying that when we get bands on, if we could get them to do an acoustic set, that would be pretty cool.
We could make that work.
Yeah, I told Yoder it couldn't hurt to ask. I'm sure they're
Unplugged.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd probably be
Man,
down.
be like Alice in Chain, but not Alice in Chain unplugged.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm down for that. But yeah, Yoder, welcome back, my friend.
I'm glad to be back. It's been an
Very
interesting
excited
2
that
weeks.
you're back. Glad that you're okay.
Yes.
How did that all go? How you feeling?
Well, let's start with the Saturday before my surgery. Father's Day, I went to the cemetery. Obviously, see my father, or talk to my father, and then went and see my grandfather's grave and my uncle's grave. My family are all in the same cemetery, obviously. And I noticed that my uncle's grave, they're all level plots in the ground. They're not headstones. And the grass is growing over my uncle's grave, so you really couldn't see his name. So the Saturday before my surgery, I thought it would be a good idea to go there and trim the plot.
Oh boy.
Well, as you can see my finger,
Yoder.
I cut the tip of my finger off.
Oh my God, Yoder. You're a mess, dude.
So
What the
I was
fuck?
there for like 2 minutes. Zoom. My fingers met. I'm like, fuck. I went home, taped it, and Sunday morning was throbbing. So I went to Well Now, and he said, well, it probably needs stitches, but being that it's 16 hours later, that stitches won't do anything. So he says, you're probably going to lose the tip.
Oh my God.
And they put glue and sutures.
Didn't this just happen to somebody recently? I feel like deja vu right now.
Fireworks.
What? No, I feel like someone was just talking about this on the pod recently. Something with their finger.
I cut my finger. My
Oh,
thumb.
that's right. Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
cut my thumb before.
Yeah. I was gonna say I knew this just happened recently. I remember.
I got to invest in some meal
Fucking Yoder, you're a mess, man.
gloves.
So right before having surgery,
Yeah,
on
so
your
he-
heart.
He had given me antibiotics. Well, we said it would be best if I take them after the surgery, because if I would have taken them before, they would have messed with my blood. So he says if it hurts too much, you can take Tylenol. So luckily, it doesn't hurt. So it comes Tuesday, the day of the surgery. I went to the hospital, and we waited. My surgery was at 10 o'clock. They asked you to get there 2 hours early.
Oh, you got to check in TSA and Make sure your flight's on time or something.
Well, have you ever been at Buffalo General?
No.
I swear it's like going to the airport because you have to check in the security, and you have to. It's like you're at the airport. Rich will know. He's been there. So I go there, check in, go to registration, and the heart waiting room is full.
Of course.
There's 60 people and 40 beds.
Oh, of course.
So what they're doing is waiting for the people from the previous night to be cleared medically to go home. So they're waiting for rooms to empty. So about 2:00, they call my name. I go because I got a private room because I'm just Yoder.
Yeah.
So we go back in there. They hand me the Johnny. She says you need to take everything off. So
What the fuck is a Johnny?
the bib, the robe,
Oh. Why'd you call it a Johnny?
because that's what they call it.
You know what
Really?
it is?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yo, because he's talking old people terms now on us.
Yeah.
I never knew it was called a Johnny. I thought it was just a robe.
So there's a big split in the back. So everybody sees
Man, I'll
you.
get butt ass naked.
So I get ready, and Kelly comes in.
Who's Kelly?
Kelly's my nurse.
Oh boy.
A
Smoke
male,
show?
a male or female?
Female.
Trust me, I know Kelly. He's a guy.
And she's a redhead.
Oh boy.
And she is the perfect porn nurse. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, no, please don't let her be my nurse. Please, please.
Time for your sponge bath, Mr. Yoder.
Well, it was kind of like that. They have to shave.
Oof.
So, and you cannot shave. Previous surgeries, you can shave yourself down below. But now they don't want you shaving your down below because they don't want you to nick yourself. Because if you nick yourself, you can't have surgery. So they do it for you.
Oh my god.
But they can nick yourself too. Why they nick it when you're shaving?
Because they use a nickless razor.
Like a nick paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
So she comes in and she goes, "What procedure are you having?" I said, "Well, I'm having procedures." She goes, "What are you having?" I said, "I'm having a PFO and a Watchman device put in." She goes, "Oh, you have to have a full body shave from chest down to here,
Oh my god.
everything, including my back and my butt."
Wait, she shaved your butthole?
Yes.
Wait, was you like this on the table?
No, I was on the bed.
Was you like to hand it?
Yoder, he had his feet up on stirrups.
Did you fire in her face?
He was
And
like, get
I'm
all in
trying-
there, baby.
Because she, when she got down there, she hit it, and didn't she shake my balls and everything?
Yoder's just like baseball teams, dead puppies, grandmas.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio? Or
Oh my God.
Lance Bass from Main Sink? No, that. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, that was 1:00. So 2:30, they come and get me for my surgery. Now they were doing two procedures. They were doing the PFO, which is they're closed a hole in your heart that usually close when you come out of your mom, but mine didn't close 55 years later, so they had to close it. And then they put another implant in called a Watchman, which is kind of like a small wired filter that will, when my heart goes into AFib, because your heart is beating so fast, that your blood in your heart congeals. And then when it goes back into a regular rhythm, that's when the clotted blood leaves your heart, and that's when you have the strokes. So this will prevent the clotted blood from leaving the heart and stop the strokes. So it was an hour and a half for each procedure that I was out.
Yeah.
So they put the mask on and deep breaths. they say count to 10. I remember 5, and that's all I remember until I woke up. Then I had a team of people yelling my name, Kevin, 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 wake up, Kevin, come on, Kevin, come on. Apparently, I had a hard time coming out of the anesthesia.
Oh, brother.
And plus they had a tube down my throat. That's why it's hard to talk. But they had the tube down there that went down so they can look at my heart, because when they put the Watchman in, and they also had a incision here. That's one of the reasons why they had to shave all down there.
Uh-huh.
So
They had to shave your little testicles, huh?
yes.
Damn. Not the testicle shave. Did you wake up and you said, "Oh shit, where'd that boner come from?" That would be unfortunate.
Hey, yo, does your partner watch? Does he watch our show?
Does he listen? No.
Good.
Yeah, probably good for him.
Yeah. Hey, Cheetah, he come like drops out Friday. Usually Fridays. Rich, is that true about Fridays?
What about Fridays?
Do new episodes drop out for us on Fridays?
Yes, Friday morning.
All right, Friday. He watches it. What the fuck, Kevin? It's like you didn't tell me about the hot Kelly nurse.
He was there.
He was in the room too.
No, he was. My friend Casey, she took me, and Jordan went with. But when they first started prepping me, they were out of the room.
Damn.
So I got in the surgery after
They had to
surgery.
put a catheter in you.
Hmm?
They had to put a wee pipe in you.
No, my last surgery they did, and again she was they always have to be hot nurses,
Always.
and there's no polite way of taking it out.
Yeah, there is. Hey, what's
Nope.
that?
Sorry.
Oh, what's that? 1, 2.
But she had to put her hand. I'm like, oh my god, why do they all have to be cute nurses? Why can't they be like the old, like witch with the wart on their nose? And
You know what? I gotta say it, man. Even if someone like that was touching me, I'd probably still be excited.
so
You know,
yeah.
even if they looked like a lunch lady from fucking middle school,
So
I'm telling you, Cheetah, if that shit happens with you,
I'd still be getting it. I'd be like,
then after the surgery, you have to lay flat for 4 hours.
no thanks.
like, how do you go to the bathroom just to peek on?
Well,
They put the pee-pee tube in, dude. They
No,
shove
they-
it in your wee-wee.
no, they didn't do that this time. So I had to go in a bottle.
Oh, one of them hospital bottles.
One of them
Yeah.
little jug things.
Yeah, because I couldn't walk.
Oof.
4 hours bed rest, and then 2 hours of sitting up.
What if you pee it before you go under, and then when you wake up, you're so delirious you think it's apple juice, and you accidentally drink it? What do you do then?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't know if you drink apple juice, man. I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop asking questions.
No, because if you think about it, you can smell. If your pee smells like apple juice, you better go see the doctor for real.
I did have apple juice though, but it wasn't my pee. I had one of the problems I was having after surgery was my heart rate going into a regular rhythm. It was beating too slow, so I had to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth, or in through my mouth and out through my nose.
You know how you get your heart in the rhythm? You should just had a bunch of people come in and start singing, "Shake, shake, shake, senora, shake it all the time."
Hey.
That gets me in the rhythm.
So, and then I stayed overnight, and here I am.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on.
Just-
Before let's recap. Before the surgery, you almost lost your finger.
Yes,
During surgery, you had some hot nurse feel behind you,
yes.
and you almost didn't came through because they're trying to wake you up.
Because you're stuck in dreamland.
She sells gasping for air.
And now you're here. What a story. What a comeback. Let's all have a silent clap for Yoder.
It's very hard to sit home and do nothing when it's weather's like today.
Oh, I bet it was extra hard for you.
Hey, when you go back to work?
Monday.
I thought you went back tomorrow.
No, but the nurse said Monday.
Oh.
Because they wanted the incision to heal.
Oh.
You got any battle wounds on you?
Just down here.
Nope, we ain't gonna
Show us your wiener. Do it.
Yo, if we had a Patreon page, we definitely would.
They actually wanted me to stay out to the 8th of
Show
August.
us the shaved chest. Show us the fully shaved chest. Do it. Perfect. All right, calm down.
It itches.
Christ. Oh, I bet. I'm sure some itches even more.
I was contemplating on taking Nair and Nairing everything else.
You should. Just see how that
You'd be
works.
faster in the water. Old swimmer trick.
What restrictions you got right now because of that?
They were lifted yesterday.
No, what were they like?
I couldn't drive, couldn't lift anything over 5 pounds.
So
Damn,
you
so
can't
you
lift
couldn't
up.
even take your python out of your pants?
No.
You took the same words out of my mouth.
Terrible.
I said you can't lift up your unit.
Nope.
Damn. That sucks.
I was scared too because of the incision. I didn't want to risk.
So do you took a shower during? Cause you took a shower during that time.
Yeah, you could take a shower. No bath, just a shower.
So you gonna have just like a big scar there now, or you can't even see it?
Well, eventually it's gonna heal.
Oh, okay.
How big is this incision? Like my leg or?
Like a small one?
From here to here.
Oof. Jesus, dude.
Oh God.
You'd think, like, where technology is now, they could just make a little fucking incision and do
Well,
it.
because of what they had to put in.
Yeah.
Because they put
So they
in.
basically like, cut you open and lift your fucking skin up to put something in there.
No, they
basically.
went in the vein.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
But
I feel like I'm on an episode of The Pit right now.
the that's why I always I reference everything to the Pit.
It's a goat.
'Cause I asked
it's a
Kelly-
goated show.
Did you see the Pit? She said, yeah. We in the time that I was there, that she got me prepped. She liked my tattoos. I found out that
She likes something else from me too, yo. Yo.
she unfortunately she's had 2 miscarriages.
Jeez, that's rough. Shout out to Kelly.
Yes.
We're thinking of you. Also, if you're single, throw me your number.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
She
Yo, nurses, you should go to a nurse.
Dude, I was trying to, man. I was talking to this nurse forever, dude. She just like hard launched her new boyfriend recently, so I'm very upset about it. Let's not talk about it. I'm very upset. So,
All right.
You didn't see my post the other day when I said the girl you're not even dating or barely talking to hard launches her new boyfriend,
Yeah, I saw that.
and it was me
Yo,
crying.
some of your posts. Yo, we're gonna go back to your medical. We're going back to your story, but let's focus on Cheetah.
I'm unappreciated, man. Nobody understands my comedy on Facebook. I'm unappreciated.
Yo, you kind of.
Nobody laughs at my shit, dude. I'm
Yeah.
so funny.
I laugh. Yo, I've been missing your daily dad jokes, man. Are they coming back soon?
Yes.
Well, Yoder, I'm glad you're here. Glad everything worked out. Obviously, very happy to have you back.
Yes. Thank you.
You know, definitely. Pod is definitely not the same without you. You know? Me and
So who's in here has had surgery?
like any kind of surgery?
Yeah, just in
All
general.
of us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we've all been
had
under
a
the
few.
knife, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
I had emergency surgery
Yeah,
7 years ago.
I had one too, actually. When I had my gallbladder taken out, I had emergency surgery.
So, but Yoder wins
Yeah.
the award for biggest scar.
No,
No, chop.
Oh, you got like
It's
one
got a
of those
big ass
ones.
leg scar.
I got a big, deep
You got
laceration.
I got this one, my Achilles.
I don't have any scars because I'm badass. So.
No,
I've had like several hernia operations,
Jesus.
like 3, which doesn't make any
Jesus,
sense.
Rich.
But because one didn't take, so I had to go back 20 years later. But the first time the scar was like really long, but now they just go in with like the 3 holes, and it's
Yeah,
like,
when
there's no-
I
it's crazy.
when I had my
now.
gallbladder taken out, they
They do the 3-hole thing.
yeah, and then like a couple years later, like 5 years later, my cousin had the exact same surgery as me. Hers is inside her belly button, so you can't even see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Yo,
Now
I
I
have
got
a-
when I got
so-
mine done, I had a fucking second belly button because my scar was so deep.
They do this thing now. They inflate your stomach with
Yeah.
with CO2. Did they do that with you? Did they have to inflate to get everything
No,
in?
my brother, when he had his tumor removed from his pancreas,
They inflated his wiener.
they were able to blow up his stomach.
So the worst thing about that is they don't tell you. They tell you what the procedure is. But when I'm done, they're like, okay, now when you get home, what's going to happen is that CO2 is going to settle in your muscles, and it's going to really hurt. I'm like, what? So that night at like 11 o'clock after I had the surgery in the morning, like all that CO2 rose into my body and like settled in my shoulders. And it was the most painful thing that ever happened to me ever. Like seriously, like there was no relief from it. It was like it felt like I was like carrying a car around on my shoulders for like 6 hours, and then it just was gone.
Thanks.
But it was we got a bug in the building here.
That's
We got
okay.
a fly. Someone kill that thing if you see it. But that was they did. I always joke like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you warn me? Like, we don't tell anybody about that because we don't want them to like not have the procedure because they said it is. It's like the next day I didn't even feel like anything, but that thing in my shoulders, man, that sucked.
When I had surgery years ago, I had surgery on my jaw. When they took my teeth out and put the fake ones in, they did surgery on my jaw and I was under. I woke up in the middle of it, panicking, like freaking out. They had to like hold me down to finish. It was fucking wild. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it was wild.
Yo, I remember when my
Shit was scary
accident
as fuck.
7 years ago. Oh shit, 7 years ago. Before I left, some guardian creature was looking over me. They did a knee pop test. They had my leg on the table, and the guy says, by the way, you're gonna feel like a sharp pop." Okay, I felt it. Ooh, because they want to make sure my knee didn't got destroyed.
Just thinking about it made me uncomfortable. So thanks for that. Well, otherwise, now we've talked battle stories. Chop, how was your week? Or your 2 weeks since we were off a week?
I forgot to. I was about to mention New York City, but it wasn't right to mention New York City with Orange Zest. New York City was actually good. I went to the Yankee game for the first time on my birthday.
You just said I'm not going to mention New York City because I mentioned Orange S, and then you continue to mention New York City.
No, I was not going to mention it with Orange Zest.
You already did. You talked about it with them. What are you talking about?
I didn't went in detail.
Oh, my God.
I was going in detail.
Yeah. How Yoda went in detail for how he lost his finger, how some nurse fell upon him, how he woke up in the middle of surgery.
I feel like you guys take extra long to tell your stories when it's my episodes. I've been clocking it. I've been paying attention. I see how you guys are. Trying to cut my time down. It's cool. I get it. Whatever.
You think about this is
I'm going to do that next time you have an episode. How about that? I'm going to tell a really long story.
good.
Not you, Yoda, my sweet little angel. You can do no.
Yo, you want to tell him? You want to tell the viewers, the fans, why he said that? Oh, you're not but my sweet angel, Yoda.
Yoda never does anything wrong ever.
Yeah,
My
because
sweet little boy.
because you know how you like saying, "Oh, you're fired." Okay, deuces, bye.
It's never you, Yoda. You're my sweet little angel. You're my angel child. You've never done anything wrong.
Yeah, it was New York City was good. The train ride sucked. Both coming there and coming back home, because the lady decided to have her seat. She was trying to put her seat back.
Whoa.
Where my girlfriend was sitting at, but she walked. She starts panicking. She looks at me. She fucking cranks her seat back. Every time I had to get up, I was fucking hip checking that sheet. Hip checking. It's like at one point she was up. It's like if you're I get if you're taking a nap, want to relax, but you're up. You're on the phone. Give me the respect or dignity for me. Pull your seat up. And they stayed for the fireworks last week. The
Oh, in New York City?
no,
Oh.
the casino fireworks. They were mid this year. They're okay, but there wasn't like as how they were before.
A lot of people were complaining about
The shortness.
a lot of local fireworks.
I didn't go this year, and it was the best decision I ever made. I loved it. I went home after my family's picnic. It was fucking great.
Yep.
I went home and I didn't do nothing. It was
I was
perfect.
Fight and I went to races.
Cheetah, it took me about 3 days to eat the hot dogs and hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
So how was your week, Mr. Cheetah?
It was good. I haven't really been doing much, which is right up my alley. It's exactly what I like to do. Oh, I did discover this new game recently. This girl I work with told me about it. It's on Xbox. It's kind of like Animal Crossing. It's pretty cool. It's called Palia. It's like a big open world game. You play with a lot of
It's like
people.
the Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been having fun with it recently. It's like, you can like build your own house and shit. It's pretty cool. Do missions and shit.
Yo, Cheetah, I
Pretty fun so far.
gotta tell you something off the air.
Oh, boy.
I can't say it now.
Also, so when it was
No, it's about a certain game. You know what game?
This game?
during my 2 weeks off, I discovered or rediscovered vinyl records because I had a bin filled with them. I'm a big Rush fan, so I have
No, not you.
no.
You
Never
talk
talked
about
that
Rush all the
before.
time.
Yeah.
No, you've never talked about Rush ever. What are you talking
Last
about?
week, going to this never got none of my references except for like one reference.
Well, they're all like 20-something.
You
Which
don't
was
know
very
about-
surprising because I did not think they were that young.
Out of the release,
I thought they
30.
were like 30s, but they're like 24.
I'm like, the one kid looks like he's 18.
Yeah. The one that was obsessed with roller coaster, the one who may or may not have the tism, the one who likes the roller coasters. I told him, I said, you should come on one day, an episode just yourself, and we'll let you just talk about roller coasters the whole time.
What if he's been to Cedar Point and stuck on their roller coaster? The 2 male, brand new, and they've already had 2 malfunctions.
It's cursed.
And people are on the top, and they have to walk down. Fuck that.
oh, I remember that
Oh, fuck, my back hurts.
But I discovered vinyl records.
again
Yes, again.
for like the third time.
Yes. And let me tell you, there, I don't remember, like, as a kid, I grew up, we went to Cabbages, if anybody remembers them.
Cabbages.
It was the name of the record store.
We do
Yep,
not remember.
I remember Cabbages.
Or then, I believe they became
Cabbages
FYI.
in Record Town.
Yeah.
It was Record Village, and then it was Record Town.
Cheetah, this is not for us. We'll be back in 5 minutes segment.
Whatchamacallit, a Media Play used to have them. Used to go to Media Play.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
love
remember,
Media
I remember
Play.
Media Play.
My cousin used to work for me to play.
I loved Media Play when I was a kid because they had fucking the popcorn machine there. You can just go there and eat tons of popcorn. It was
You listen
But,
to 2 songs there.
yeah, it was-
Like, the typical vinyl record now, 12-inch, is anywhere from $30.
To like $100, $200.
Yeah, because the Rush one I want is $300.
That's for which album?
It's the 50th anniversary
Which one?
for
Oh,
Rush.
of the band?
You have the band. So it's
Oh, I didn't know
11
it was like 50th anniversary, like Moving Pictures or something like
no,
that.
it's the 50th of the band, and it's 11 LPs.
Okay.
Which,
okay.
when you think about it, it's not.
So $200 for all the LPs?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So it's really not bad.
And each one in the box?
Yeah, each. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's awful.
It's just a lot of, like, upfront.
Yeah.
And just to convince your partner or loved one that you're spending $300 on something that,
You care for.
yeah.
You know what my problem is right now, speaking of that? So, Mrs. Morano, she's, I don't know why, but on her credit card, she can see the purchases right now.
oh, boy.
And I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, what the hell?
She's like, what was that for? I'm like, Superman is expensive. I'm like, because I had to buy 3 tickets for the movies, and then it was like, well, what was that for? And I'm like, why are you on business? Like, woman, like, I said, you got to turn that off, or I'm turning on. I know what your purchases are, and then we can sit here and have a discussion
There you go.
on who spends more on things.
Do you have Capital One?
It is Capital One.
Capital
I would say if you don't have a credit card, I like Capital One. I think it's like I've never had problems like notifications. Like one time someone hacked our account and we knew like right away. I like Capital
Yes.
One an awful lot.
I got
But, like,
Capital One,
she
Capital
also knows like I gotta
Yeah, me
I gotta
too.
tell her
I
to
got
turn
one,
those
too.
notifications off.
Oh, no,
I don't buy any. I mean, I buy about it's like you go to Starbucks a lot or something like that. I get some.
Yeah, well, I'll take your situation and I'll raise you one. My mom can see my transactions on my bank card. You know how hard it was to explain to her one time when she saw a charge for OnlyFans on there? during the quarantine. She was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a site for fans." Then she finally found out, and
Well,
I was like,
you're not. You didn't lie.
"I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. We were in the middle of quarantine. What do you want me to do?" But it's very, and she like, you know what I mean? She's like, sometimes she'll like see it and she'll be like, "Why is there so many DoorDashers?" I'm like, "DoorDash must be hacking me, Mom, because I don't use that." Okay, it's very difficult to explain to your mom.
You know what? Place I don't want DoorDash. It's McDonald's. They always screw up your order.
Why do you eat McDonald's anyways? This shit's disgusting for you,
No, I'm not
and
saying.
it's terrible for you,
I saw a reel today where a guy was eating chicken and it was stretching.
dude. It's
Like the
disgusting.
skin was.
Yeah, McDonald's is disgusting. You couldn't pay me to eat that shit.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Burger King.
I mean, I can't say
Wendy's.
much because every Thursday I eat a fucking tray
Wendy's.
of pizza from Mr. M's.
What the fuck?
Or half a tray, I should say, not a
You're
tray.
just supporting local businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're supporting local business.
Yeah.
I might have to get a half tray from them tonight.
Their pizza's bomb. Dude.
I might
It's
have to call.
always
I might
good.
have to call.
But,
Mr.
uh,
M, do you listen to
$15
this?
for half a tray.
Please.
It's not bad at all. And the
Mr.
pizza's
M,
always good.
if you listen to this, please listen. Come on our show.
I've tried already. Trust
We
me.
scratch your
it's
back. We
not gonna
scratch
happen.
yours, huh?
Really?
No, probably not. They got like a guy that like
The social
Maybe
media.
that girl that did the video.
they got the guy that like looks into all that shit for him, and it's just like, you know what I mean. I don't think they really understand like what podcasting is. So like they didn't really understand like when I was trying to talk to him about coming on, because their one owner was like, well, you know, I don't really. He's like, I'm kind of like weird about that kind of stuff. Like I can't really talk to the cameras and shit. And I'm like, you can just come and just hang out, dude. There's no, you know what I mean. There's no pressure.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, well, my other brother will do it. I guess they own it together. And then the other guy was like, oh, I don't know if I'd really be down for something like that. Maybe my son will come on. And I'm like, well, someone can come on. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm not gonna beg if they don't want to come on. They don't want to come on. Whatever. I just thought it'd be, you know, good opportunity for both of us. But whatever. No biggie.
Oh, I found another roadside memorial.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Saw
sad.
that?
Mhm.
That's your big. That's your goose egg. Your big goose egg.
Yeah, I filed a for North Tonawanda. I filed a file for information.
For what? Oh, for roadside memorials.
Yeah, to get on this one, see what happened.
Interesting.
Because there isn't much information
Interesting.
other than the memorial.
Look at Yoder putting in the fucking hard work over here, man. Good job, brother. Proud of you.
Yo, before we speak on this topic we're talking about today, you saw that video I sent? I tagged you in?
No. I
The
was
kid-
at work. I was at work all day. I had a cookout. I couldn't touch my phone. I was literally soaking wet from head to toe. We had a water war.
So you
And
got
this girl I
paid
work
to
with
have a
dumped
water war.
dumped a bowl of water over my head, and I didn't know it was filled with ice cubes.
Oh, so you did the
fucking
ice
freezing.
bucket challenge?
Yeah, it was
Without doing
freezing.
the
It
ice-
caught me off guard.
Oof.
She's like, oh, I'm going to go do it to our maintenance manager. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to go bend down to grab my drink, and she poured it over my head. On my butt crack and shit, dude. It was just terrible. You ever had ice water down your butt crack, dude, when you're not expecting it? It was not fun. I was very upset,
Yo,
but I laughed. It was funny, so.
if you get a chance to watch that,
Yeah, I'm going to later. at some
yo, that
point.
shit is like, how he left it off.
I'm excited. I hope this means, now that he's putting that out, I hope this means he's going back to Beavis and Butthead. He's going to put some new episodes of that. I need it, man. I need them. Fiending.
Yo, you see that South Park ain't putting no episodes of them because the Paramount Plus and
It's a
whoever.
mess. It's a mess.
I wanted them to make another game. That's
I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make another game because they made that Snow Day game and it fucking bombed. Everyone said it was terrible.
But
I don't know why they didn't just stick with the same concept that was working from the other two games. It was literally perfect. They could have just kept pumping out games like that forever,
bingo.
and people would have played the shit out of them. The first two were great. But yeah. So for the topic this week, you know, I've been wanting to do something movie related for a while. I thought this would be a nice change of pace, so I figured we'd do kind of like our own little letterboxed episode this week. You know, I tasked the guys with picking 4 movies, including Rich. 4 movies, either just from their childhood or movies they grew up watching. I figured we'll go over them. We'll discuss everybody's picks, I'll look them up on Letterboxd. See what their, maybe read a couple reviews, something cool like that.
Before I go with my pick, I got an honorable mention.
Okay, calm the fuck down. Can you let me get through my spiel first before you start rattling off your picks? But yeah, so that I figured that's what we're gonna do. And I was telling Yoder and Rich before Chop got here that obviously anyone knows me knows I'm a huge movie guy, so it was nearly impossible for me to narrow it down to just 4 movies. So I got like 3 honorable.
Yeah, this sucked.
Because it was very hard.
I know.
There's
It's
so
like
many
trying
good
to pick
movies.
your
that
4 favorite children.
Yeah, there's
or
so
something
many
like
good
that,
movies that I've
like-
watched I just love. And but I was telling Yoder, I tried to stay away from the obvious picks for me because I don't want nobody here. I don't want to hear nobody say, "Oh yeah, well of course you picked that one." So I tried to stay away from the obvious ones. I think I did a pretty good job. So
I got 2 honorable picks then.
all right, yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with some honorable mentions. Go ahead.
Cool Runner.
Of course. How did I not? How did I know? Didn't I literally say that
Yep.
at the gas station?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But
Literally.
I would have expected that was in the
That's
the
what
4.
I'm surprised it's
I
not
thought
in the
that was
top
because
4.
he talks about it so much. I
Literally,
just
all the
assumed
time.
that it would be in the top.
He
4.
compared Orange Zest to Cool Runs last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yo, you guys gonna be shadazzle my pickles.
Your pickles.
Guarantee you one of those movies is from the last 10 years. Guarantee it. Is it? What did I tell you?
I don't know. I don't
What did I
know.
tell you?
I don't
Told
know.
you.
This could be from the last 10 years.
All right, let's hear your other honorable mention.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Okay. We were
just
talking
talking.
about that too before you came. Actually, crazy.
The only reason I like Phantom of the Opera is the musical. It's the musical.
Gerard Butler,
Oh yeah, play the
Emmy
Phantom.
Rossum. Oof, Emmy Rossum, what a fucking smooth
And,
show she was.
I liked it because they made the Phantom Opera song into a electric metalish kind of.
The Phantom of the Opera is dead. Love that song. Sorry.
For me.
You got any honorable mentions, Yoder?
Well, yes. It would be Star Wars.
But
Okay,
what ones?
fair.
All of them.
The first one.
Okay.
4 or
Very
1?
first one?
Well,
Well,
when
4.
I was a kid, the first one was Star Wars. Now it's Episode 4.
I think that.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
I get it.
That whole the original.
That was like huge when it dropped. It was a huge thing, dude. It was
Yeah.
like a phenomenon.
Hey, remember the time when Homer Simpson was walking after the movie? Oh, Darth Vader is Luke's father the whole time.
And they're
What
like
the-
boo, and they're booing him. That's great. Like, yeah, like who would have thought? Like I love that. I always joke about that scene about spoilers.
Here was another.
You got any other honorable? That's the only one you got? Honorable mention?
E.T.
Another Clay one.
That was a good one.
Fucking chicken wearing Clay, man. Who knew? Who knew chicken wearing Clay would take over the world?
And,
And the
this one, the
Goonies.
young Drew Barrymore was in that too.
Yep.
Yeah. Both great honorable mentions. Good job.
Wait, before you continue, what is your 4 this week on?
Oh, it's just 4 best adaptations of Wicked, and it's just Wicked, the movie, and Wicked, the sequel, Wicked, the movie, Wicked, the sequel. So I couldn't think of nothing else. So that's all I went with.
I liked your week after one.
What? Racing movies?
Yeah.
Our Fine was so pissed at me for that one. He's like, "How the fuck have you never seen Days of Thunder? What the fuck, man?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't really watch racing movies, man. I'm not really a big racing movie guy.
What about Formula One? You gonna watch that?
Dude, I want to watch that. I heard that's based on the true events again.
I'd probably only watch it because
It's gonna be on Apple TV. So
that one guy, the guy that's in there.
Mr. Pitt.
No, the other guy, the black guy. I want him to take over as Black Panther in the MCU. I think him and Chadwick Boseman look alike. I think they could, or he could even play like T'Challa's son in the MCU, like just age him up more. That'd be sick. But you got any honorable mentions, Rich?
Yeah, like I struggle with this because this sucks. Because I'm a movie guy too. Like I have like hundreds of movies that I watch. So I had to I wrote some down earlier. So my honorable mentions, I'm gonna go just one. Just want one.
Oh, you can go.
I'll
however
throw.
many.
I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in as an honorable mention because I don't think it makes the top list. Is Bad Day at Black Rock. It's like a Spencer Tracy movie. It's like 1950s movie. He just shows up and he's this one-armed Spencer Tracy. He shows up as a one-armed man and he shows up in this town. It's full of corruption and shit. And he just fucks with everybody. And by the end, he kills all the bad guys. And he just I don't know. It's just a great
Sounds like
movie.
my kind of
and
movie.
Just it's a very, very good movie. And there's a great line in the movie that I love because the one guy's yelling at him. He's like, not only are you wrong, but you're wrong at the top of your voice. And I just love that line. It's just and Spencer Tracy was just like a fucking legend. So that it's an honorable mention because nobody ever thinks about what a great movie that is. Nobody ever knows it. It's a movie I used to watch with my dad. So it's a good movie.
What year
Bad
it came
Day
out?
at Black Rock.
What year was that?
It's like
Year-
1955.
How about the year of the Stone Age? Because
This fucking guy.
I don't know.
Bedrock. You get it?
Rich, if you want to kick him out, you can. We'll do that.
What in terms of you want my movies or no, not yet, or what do you want?
No, I was just gonna go honorable mentions first.
I think I mean, it's tough. I probably I'm trying. I think any probably Empire Strikes Back. If I'm gonna throw a Star Wars movie in somewhere, it's not gonna be my top 4, but I'd probably throw Empire Strikes Back in because I think it's one of the best sci-fi movies ever made.
Yeah.
You
Of
how
all the
about,
Star Wars, it's still my favorite.
how about Space Odyssey 2001?
2001.
I can nap at home for free with that movie. That movie, I like the concept of that movie. That movie should have been about 45 minutes shorter. There's a scene where where she brings him his lunch when he's going to the moon, and there's a shot of a girl going around like a circle carrying like a tray, like a flight attendant. And I'm like, okay, I get it. This was hard to do in 1969. But I think that movie could have been a lot better if it would have been about 40 minutes shorter. But it's a good movie. Sci-fi. It's a good movie, but it's just too long.
One of my honorable mentions, literally one of my all-time favorite movies growing up, but I don't think I could, just because it is kind of corny and a little cheesy, I don't think I could put it on the top 4, but it's a movie called Camp Nowhere. Almost nobody knows this movie even exists. When I talk about it, people are like, what the fuck's that?
It's Cam Nowhere with
But it was my first introduction to Christopher Lloyd before I watched Back to the Future. Camp Nowhere is where I knew Christopher Lloyd from. And I fucking loved the movie. It was one of my favorites. It's basically the basic concept is these kids, they all realize that they're all getting sent off to these boring summer camps, so they hatch a plan to make up their own camps. And they all get sent to the exact same place, and they all just kind of party together. Yeah, it's Christopher Lloyd, bunch of other people you've probably never even heard of. I don't even know if they still act.
Probably not.
I think the only notable one in there is maybe Jessica Alba when she was a kid. I think was in it. That's probably, other than Christopher Lloyd, that's probably the only notable one, really. Oh, Allison Mack, actually, who famously went to jail for being in a cult.
If you guys want to watch Camp Nowhere, it's on Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus. It's a fantastic movie. I own it. I bought it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, what was that other camp movie with the Sticky Bandit?
The what? The Sticky Bandits. That's Home Alone, bro. What are you talking about?
No, the tall guy. Daniel something.
Oh, Bushwhacked?
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie. Yeah.
Well,
Daniel Stern,
guys.
when he pretends to be the scout troop leader.
Well,
Yeah, I
what's
love
going
that
on
movie.
today?
I love that. That's a great movie. Yeah. So whoever wants to start first.
I'll start first.
No, I want to go last.
I start
The best
first.
for
Me.
last. All right, calm down.
Why don't you go first?
All right. A little
Let's
hard.
hear your first one.
This is hard because I like so many movies, but my first movie is Scarface. With Al Capone, Scarface. Liked it. Cause
You mean Al Pacino? Not Al Capone.
Al Capone, Al Cappuccino, tomato.
When did you watch this movie for the first time?
See, I watched the movie when I was like 13 years old, 10 years old.
All right, fair enough. If you don't know what, I mean, I was gonna explain what Scarface is, but if you don't know what Scarface is, then you just
Is the person
live
that
under a
started
rock.
off? You know that Drake song, "We Start from the Bottom"? That's the true song of that song. He started from the streets of Cuba. Then he tried to find small jobs to get some money because the American dream was getting that money. His problem was he got high on his own supply. That was the message of the movie. Number one rule: do not get high on your own supply. Because he got crazy.
That movie's actually, of those gangster movie style movies, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Over a lot of the other ones, because I feel like it did it before a lot of the other ones did.
Also, that was one of the movies that it didn't do well in the theaters.
Right.
It was after.
Yeah, it's more iconic now, I think, like once it hit video or cable or whatever.
yeah. So on Letterboxd right now, Scarface has a 4.1 rating
Out of what?
out of 5.
Oh,
That's not
shit.
bad.
Let's see. Let's read one of its top reviews, and then we'll read one of its worst reviews. Let's see. This chick. Oh, wait, hold on. This person. All they wrote for the review was excess in cinema. I really seem to have loved this over the top theatrical approach for filmmaking. It's all very ambitious and larger than life, which gives it so much heart and character. That was a girl named Joy of Iraq. She gave it a 4-star. Now this other girl down here gave it a 2-star.
What the
2.5 stars. It said, sometimes you just aren't the target audience for a film, and that's okay. Did enjoy hearing the line that's referenced in a Lana Del Rey song, though. So,
Well, none of that.
well, Chop, tell us
I'm
why.
just saying, the world... Never mind.
Maybe this is a bad episode, Dual Rich is going to get angry.
Meteor
the-
literacy is dead, man.
Mm-hmm. Chop, tell us why you put this movie on your top 4.
Because it's just how Rich said is a gangster movie. How somebody started from the bottom, now they're on the top.
You don't watch that movie and you don't really root for him, per se.
No.
You know, a lot of these gangster movies, they want you to root for the guy, where you don't root for him.
I was like,
He's a jerk. Like, you know what I mean? Like The Godfather, you're almost supposed to feel bad for them at the end, you know what I mean? Or like the family or whatever. Oh, poor son, he got killed, and things like that.
Oh,
Where
poor
this
bro-
movie, you're not rooting for him at all in this movie.
nah, I just want to see gangster shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's very much a bad guy movie where you're happy that the bad guy loses at
Right.
the end,
I kind of am,
basically. Yeah.
but he was going to die anyway when he took those 40 shots to the chest.
Right.
Any sentimental value to the reason why you love this movie so much?
I don't know. It's just because I like Al Pacino.
I still believe that that Adam Sandler must have had some dirt on Al Pacino to get him to star in that terrible Jack and Jill movie and do the Dunkachino commercial.
That may be the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
I think it might be one of the worst I've ever seen. Too.
What my problem with that movie is Al Pacino's the only good thing in the whole movie. Whoever thought that Adam Sandler was a good enough actor to play a woman, even in comedic sense, when you think about movies that don't get made because they're just a stupid idea, like someone said, oh, anything Adam Sandler does is going to be good. He's so bad as Jill that it's like I've watched that movie with my son Zach, and just to laugh at how bad Adam Sandler is in that movie. And it's like, I don't even think there's other movies where guys play women and stuff and they're funny, whether it's like White Chicks or Tootsie or whatever it might be, but he's just not a good enough actor and that's why that movie's just so friggin' bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
And it's like, what was even the reason for it? Like, who wrote that on a script and thought, oh, this movie's going to be gold?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler just
Like,
could
bro.
do. At that point, Adam Sandler could just put up like
Oh, shit.
anything and on an executive's desk, and they do it.
Speaking
Yeah,
of Adam Sandler,
He's coming to the Buffalo.
oh, I'm gonna go to that show. But speaking of Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore 2 is out July 11 on Netflix. If you
I'm
guys
actually
got,
kind of scared to watch it
I'm
because
not
like
gonna watch it,
I want it to be good, but like
but we know
when I
it's
watched
not
the
gonna be.
trailer,
Yeah,
I'm like, you literally just made a movie that's just filled with cameos for no reason, and it's just gonna be
so was he gonna
Fucking
like
nuts.
fight the new host of The Price is Right? Are they just
yeah. There's
gonna-
like a part where he's got like Eminem dressed up as like something else, and he's just like, or I think Eminem's supposed to be like the new version of like the asshole guy. He's supposed to be like.
I
his
tried
son
to
or
watch
something.
like a few minutes of what's it called? Beverly Hills Cop.
the new one. I liked it actually. I didn't think it was
I
bad.
just watched. I didn't see the whole thing. Admittedly, I kind of started to watch it, and I was like, I just don't think. And I just kind of decided I'm just gonna let the like the first two movies I really like,
Yeah.
and I don't like the third one. But the first two I really really like, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna leave my memories of Axel Foley in a good place.
I was a big fan of it just because they got Rosewood and Taggart to come back. It was cool to see them again.
And the one guy, just,
What movie?
and then
One just died.
Yeah.
Taggart just died right after
Yeah.
that the movie came out.
what movie?
Beverly Hills Cop 4, the new one.
Oh, the
Or
A.
Axel F or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
they
I
call
never
it.
watched. I never watched none of the Beverly Hills.
It was pretty
movies.
good.
Is it the one with the guy in the first couple movies? He was the sound guy. That guy.
No, that's Police Academy.
Oh.
All right, let's hear your next one.
Forrest Gump.
Oh my god. I was hoping nobody put Forrest Gump on the list because I know this is going to get turned on me badly real quick when I tell you that I am not a fan of Forrest Gump.
I know you're not a fan of Tom Hanks.
No, I mean this is before I hated Tom Hanks, but I don't know. I think the movie's kind of overrated, to be honest.
I was gonna that was the words I was gonna say. I
mean,
think
it's a good movie,
Forrest
but-
Gump's overrated.
Yeah, I think it's way too hyped. People hype it up way too much. Like it's really not that great. Let's be honest.
I just liked it because it was a simple man. I'm not gonna say the R word, but he says it. He says it to Jenny
He's
at
a
the end.
special man. You mean?
Yeah. Or he met Elvis. It was like one of them, like a big fish. I was thinking about putting Big Fish on here,
Dude, Big Fish is goated. Goated.
but it's
film.
like Big Fish. You hear the story of how he did the little shake, roll on his legs as Elvis took that. How he told the president, "Hey, you want to see my buttocks? I got shot in the buttocks."
I don't think it's a bad movie. I just think it's overrated.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad either. I think it's just
And if
way
you
too
watch
hyped
it
up.
now, like you just see like how bad like there's so much better technology. Like some of the stuff just looks bad.
Yeah.
Like some of it looks pretty good. And that's another movie I think that like it just goes like when he goes on the run. I lose interest in that movie when he's running across America for like 25 minutes. And then the funny thing, they got lazy with that movie because there's lots of stories about that. They didn't want to film, they didn't want to pay for that. So that's not even him. It's his brother. Like they used his brother for most of the running scenes, and then there's a few close-ups, but most of it was his brother. Because his brother looks like him, so they used his brother. So like because the studio didn't want to pay for that, so they ended up like having to self-fund those scenes. And I think that movie would have been better without that whole jogging part.
That my favorite part was the bubblegum shrimp. Where
That part of the movie, the part with Gary Sinise is really good.
I was gonna say, I will admit, Gary Sinise is fucking great in that movie.
His interactions
He's
when Gary
fantastic in
Sinise
that
shows
movie.
up at the wedding,
Yeah,
I really like that.
Yeah,
I
I
do
love that.
like that. That movie does have a lot of heart. It really
yeah,
does.
oh yeah, for sure. I just think, you know what I mean. I think people overhype it way too much. I think they talk about it's like God's greatest gift. I don't think it's that good.
I don't know if there was a meme. It's saying retarded person falls in love with a whore.
Well, I mean, if you can watch Forrest Gump and not immediately tell that Jenny's the bad guy, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Sorry, like, bye, Forrest. I'll come back when I have AIDS and I'm dying.
Forrest, thank you. What if he had AIDS? Because he hooked up with her that one time.
I don't think she had AIDS.
And
though, did
Hanks
she?
does a great job in the movie too.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
he's not
that scene
terrible,
when
I
he
mean-
sees his son for the first time and he's concerned
Yeah,
that the
and he's
son
like, "Oh, is he like
not
me?"
smart like
Yeah,
him.
it's
That
great.
is a
It's a great
heartbreaking
scene,
scene.
yeah.
You know,
How Haley Joel Osment.
There's nothing wrong with, like, you know, how the people act in the movie. It's just way overhyped.
yeah.
It's talked about way too much. It's not a terrible movie at any, you know what I mean, by any stretch. It's just.
It's
It's
just
got a 4.2 on the letterbox.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look, Rich is on it. I forgot to even look it up.
the best line in the movie. I think his life is.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yes.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I like that part. I think the whole concept after I watched it when I was younger, it was cool. I was like, oh, this is like a story time. But
On that bench in Savannah, by the way. Where
What?
he's on the bench. I found that.
Oh, yeah.
I went when I was.
Oh,
in,
that. Oh, yeah. They
when
do
I was
have
in
actual
Savannah, I
bench,
went to
don't they?
that place, and they have
Yeah.
really wasn't a bench there originally, but now they have a bench there because everybody goes looking for where the bench. It's not the same bench, of course, but it's the actual. You can go sit in the location in Savannah where that is,
Oh, that's pretty
where
cool.
they filmed the scene.
I think the not funny part about it is like, oh, I'm just waiting for the bus, and the man says it's just right like 3 blocks over there, man. Just go 3 blocks down, it's right there. My next movie, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, my God. What a pull. What a pull. I didn't know they stack shit that high.
I do love Full Metal Jacket. I love Full Metal Jacket.
Can you tell me why Gomer Pyle's got a jelly donut in his footlocker?
the
Vincent
fir-
D'Onofrio is a fucking genius in that movie, man. He's fucking amazing in that movie. That's a good choice.
Yeah, it is a good choice.
No,
I agree.
the first half of the movie I liked. Then when it came to the second half of the movie, like, okay, what happened to the drill sergeant? You just get the one guy, Joker, whoever the cameraman. I'm like, okay, I get the idea. But the
It's
first,
almost like two movies.
it was
It's
actually
like
two.
it's almost like there's the part of the movie when he's in training camp,
basic
and
training, yeah.
which ends with D'Onofrio and killing the guy. Spoiler. And then there's in case you haven't seen it from 1990 or whenever it came out. And then there's the whole second movie when he's actually in action.
I only like the first half of that movie.
Yeah.
Because the drill sergeant, he was actually a drill sergeant in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy did a lot of stuff. He's like, wait, remember that show? He had that show too, where is that the same guy where he did the show where he like would talk about military weapons and stuff like that? Wasn't that him? Like he was obviously did a lot of other movie advising too after that. So
But on the second half of the movie, the part I like it was when they were talking to that Filipino street performer. I was like, oh, $2. I said, nah, baby, $2 won't do it for us. No, I just said $5.
Cool.
Yeah, so 4.2 on Letterboxd.
I think it's the best Vietnam movie.
The highest rating, this guy, Dylan J., he wrote, Gunny showing love to 2 murderers for being Marines, followed by his Christmas speech saying the Marines keep heaven packed with souls. Should have really told my brother, hey, Marines are probably pieces of shit even after they graduate, before he went and joined them. All right. Shout out to Dylan J. for that riveting review. Let's see what the worst person reviewed it.
I can tell on Letterboxd who the worst person is.
Because you could sort it by ratings. This chick gave it a half a star. Let's see what she said. I mean, they pressed record, so, like, that's something. What a waste of almost 2 hours of my life. Jesus Christ. Anna said that.
So people take her membership away.
Literally.
What's that supposed to mean? Anna, is it what? Because you didn't like that movie? Because it's too violent for you? Because you didn't like... Because you're an unconscious swan?
Probably.
Or is it because you grew up in the PC world now?
Oh, yeah, well, good choice. Full Metal Jacket, great movie.
My final movie?
All right, yeah, let's hear it. All right, we got it. Please put your shirt down.
It is Logan.
What did I tell you? Last 10 years. Well, maybe not the last 10 years, but
Did you say Logan?
yeah.
That's a good movie.
Big
It is a
Wolverine
good
fan.
movie.
No lie, I teared up when Hugh Jackman supposed to die at the end.
Yeah.
And then Deadpool came around
When they
and just...
fucking turned the cross into an axe. You fucking bastards. I remember my son and I like bawled like in the theater when that happened. Like damn you. And then they had to go and ruin it with Deadpool, which was fine.
very,
It's okay.
very high related on...
Well,
Patrick Stewart's great. Caliban's great. The bad guy, what's his name, is great. The scientist guy's great. Everybody's great in that movie. The kid's great. The girl's great. The little girl's great.
She played in the
And
Deadpool
she comes
movie.
back. Yeah, like I'm glad they bringing her back in.
This guy, it's got a 4.1 on Letterboxd. One of the top ratings from this guy, Tempest, rated at 4.5 stars, and all he wrote was, "Go, don't be what they made you." So thanks, pal. Thanks for making me cry internally again for remembering that.
I was hoping that movie would get some like recognition for being like a superhero movie that really wanted to be bigger and tell a cool story. And I was just kind of disappointed that it didn't get more attention. Like I felt like someone should have deserved some type of award nomination, like on a serious level, for that movie.
Oh shit! Now the lowest rating on here, this chick gave it a half star, Lindsay072, and said couldn't follow the plot because I was bored out of my mind the whole time.
I got something for you, Lindsay. 2.0, whatever the fuck your name is. Because you don't know who Logan is. On Quarter
You probably
Swamp.
never saw an X-Men movie.
Probably not.
It's probably one of
Go
them.
watch How to Lose a Guy in 21 Days, or whatever it's called, 10 days. Or whatever
Logan
it's
was like a love letter to everybody that loved Hugh Jackman as
called.
Wolverine.
because we
It
thought
was like
that
our
was
goodbye.
it. We didn't think we would ever see it.
Yeah, it was like our goodbye to him as the character.
And it's enough of it's not exactly like Old Man Logan, the comic book series, the comics with the graphic novel, but it takes a lot from it, and
Yeah.
it is a sad like what happens to the the mutants in that universe, and it's cool. Like it's a good movie.
She probably was not forced. She probably went to the movies because her boyfriend or her partner said, "Hey, let's go see Logan," and he's super hyped for it. And Lindsay over there, I'm gonna get this movie.
Well, Chop, very solid list. I'm actually very surprised. I thought you,
I was gonna throw
a
some corny
terrible
ones in there
list.
too,
you did a very good job, actually.
and I was about to mention Tommy Boy.
Well, all right, we'll calm down. This,
Like-
this doesn't have to be the last time. We could always do another episode like this again. There's no shortage of movies, that's for sure.
There's over lots of movies.
So, I mean, whoever wants to go next, Yoder or Rich. Maybe Rich. He looks like he's
I'm ready.
he looks
I
like
can
he's
go
shaking
get it out
over
of the
there. He's
way.
getting ready.
I'm just gonna say them all.
All right, go ahead.
I got 3 or 4. I'm supposed to say.
Okay, perfect.
Do I say 3 or 4?
You could say 4.
4. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say 4 because
Okay.
I didn't know if the what's it called the other one counted as
No,
number
yeah,
4.
you can do 4. It's fine.
I'm gonna do 4. I'm just gonna rattle them off.
All right, perfect.
Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Great, goated film.
Casablanca,
Ooh,
because it's my
Great
favorite. It is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Fantastic.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
ooh.
Never. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I think it's the best
I
Western of all
just think for
time.
a second.
And I got to go completely other direction because it's the best comedy in my mind. And I could probably sit here and do the entire movie script without much help.
My cousin Vinny.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's
Those
good.
are those
Fantastic
movies. If I'm
film.
flipping channels like an old man and those movies are on TV, I stop and watch those movies on TV. I've watched those movies countless times on VHS and DVD and Blu-ray and streaming. Like I've watched them on every format they've ever been released on.
Mike Python. Is he like the Mel Brooks?
Say that again.
Mike Python. Is he like the Mel Brooks of Mel Brooks?
Monty Python is not one guy. Monty Python is like 6 guys.
Yeah.
They're English comedians, and that was their. They had a show before that called Monty Python's Flying Circus that was on, like, on BBC, and then the first movie they did was Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and then they really weren't together they were kind of like the Beatles. They weren't together for a long time, but they did that movie. They did Life of Brian, which is kind of a funny look at the life of Jesus. They don't make fun of Jesus. They make fun of everybody else. They never make fun of Jesus, and they get a lot of shit for making fun of Jesus. They never make fun of Jesus. They make fun of organized religion.
Rich will die on this hill.
No,
They
because
never make
like
fun of
they get a
Jesus.
lot. It's a sacrilegious movie. Like it is not sacrilegious. It never. The guy who plays Jesus in the movie is an amazing fucking actor. Like they went out of the way to do Jesus right. Everybody else in that movie they make fun of the Romans. They make fun of everybody, but they don't make fun of Jesus. They make fun of organized religion, but they don't make fun of Jesus.
Is Monty Python and the Holy Grail, is that the one where there's "Tis but to scratch"?
Yes.
I fucking
Yeah,
love
the
that.
Black Knight.
I love that shit.
Come over, I'm gonna bite
you
you.
know,
I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah, like it's just a flesh wound, and there's just, like, and they make fun of, like, the one where the French scene where they're like, now go away or I shall taunt you a second time, and they're like, where are you? What are you? You're not English? No, we are French. Why do you think we have these outrageous accents? And they just make it's the entire movie from. I mean, the first scene in the movie, and then I'll shut up. The first scene in the movie is they literally, like, you hear horses coming, and then it's literally just guys going like this. And the two guys behind him are just going with coconuts doing sound effects. And that's how the movie starts. That's the first shot of the movie, like, after some silly graphics.
That's fucking
But
great.
it's hilarious, like, because that's how the movie starts. And you're like, well, that's what this movie is not going to take anything
Yeah,
fucking
just set the
seriously.
stage. Perfect. Yeah.
Like, and I'll finish last thing. George Harrison actually donated money so the movie could get finished. Because he was the whatever. He was a Beatle, and he just felt these guys were like the Beatles of comedy.
That's awesome.
Wait. Monty Python is like the Broken Lizard Boys.
Yeah, kind of, basically.
A lot of your comedic like groups, like the guys that did, what's it called, like Always Sunny. All those guys, when you talk to all those people that were comic troops, the original Saturday Night Live guys, all those guys, they all talk about how they were influenced by Monty Python. They were just really outrageous comedy guys. But
Oh yeah,
that's a good
perfect.
movie.
I love that shit.
That's my list, though.
That's funny because it kind of reminds me. One of my favorite comedy movies is Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Definitely
Harry
and
Ellis, I
heavily.
fucking
That's
love that
a
movie.
great movie.
I
Yes.
love that movie.
Yeah.
Chew, bless you.
Yep.
We are men.
I love that movie. Yeah, fucking young Dave Chappelle. It's a great movie, dude. What the fuck's the one guy's name? He's blind. I fucking love that guy. He's so fucking funny. In that
he's
movie.
like the Marion's like assistant or something, right? Yeah.
So fucking funny. Oh my
Hey,
god.
Sean Connery shows up at the end of that movie. That's great.
Classic, man.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Men in Tights is I do like Mel Brooks a lot. I think there's other Mel Brooks movies I like better, but I think that's his last good movie. Like that's his last one. And the Mel Brooks songs are all great. All the song, whenever he did a song in a movie, they're all great.
That's the guy that was in Saw, right? Men in
What?
Tights. The guy from Men in
Yes,
Tights.
yes.
Yeah.
He's also in Princess
Princess
Bride.
Bride. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Another
also
great one.
in Princess Bride. I like
love
Princess
that.
Bride
Yeah, it's
actually.
That was a
fantastic.
good movie right there.
You know.
I
So I'm
enjoyed it.
also one of my favorites. Surprised I didn't put that on my list, honestly, because I love that.
Now
movie.
I'm mad I didn't put it on my list.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites growing up. I was obsessed with that movie, especially Inigo Montoya. That was like my boy growing up.
Have fun, boys. Storming the castle. Andre the Giant's in that movie. If you like wrestling, Andre the Giant's in that movie.
Yeah, that movie's great, dude. With the fuck, what's that guy? I can never remember that one guy's name. The guy, the bald guy. You fell for the classic blunder. Love that guy.
Never get caught in a land war in Europe. It's such a weird, obscure reference.
I love that dude. It's so funny. When he's like yelling him on the boat, no more peanuts.
Inconceivable. I don't think that word means what you think it means because he says it like 10 times, and then like finally Manny Patinkin says, "I don't think that word means what you think it means."
God, I love that movie. I'm gonna have to watch
good
it.
movie.
It's been a while. Yeah, solid list though. You know,
Thank you.
I like it even better because it's all movies that I knew what they are, so I didn't, feel stupid, which was.
I
good.
got some obscure fucking movies that I like, but I tried to think of ones that I like by genre.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't really go sci-fi because
yeah.
you know.
I think my list is gonna surprise a couple people because it's gonna be some that they're just gonna be like, "Whoa, I didn't think you know what I mean." Well, I mean, they're not like crazy one, but it's just like ones that I've like really never talked about before. Really,
Jane Austen.
I had to go, like,
you don't have
deep
any
back.
Jane Austen movies on the list, do you?
no.
Okay.
I had to go back deep in my memory, back of my memory box of movies I was obsessed with as a kid, which was hard because I was obsessed with pretty much every movie I ever watched. But yeah, Yoder, let's go. Let's hear yours.
All right.
Hit us with your first one. Come on,
So a lot of mine
make it a good one.
have a lot of memories tied to them.
Perfect. We love those.
The first one, I don't think anybody's gonna get it. It's called Private Eyes. It's with Tim Conway and Don Knotts.
Private what?
Private Eyes.
Private Eyes.
They're investigators, and they're sent by Scotland Yard. It's just a comedy.
Those Tim Conway
him
Don Knotts
it's a
and
whole
And Don
real-
Knotts
that
movies are all
crew.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
I remember going to see those movies when I was a kid. My parents, those are family movies you could go see, and that's a good,
Like
that's
the-
a funny movie.
The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Apple
that was all-
Dumpling Gang,
okay.
like,
I
all
know
those
that one.
movies from that era. Are
Yeah, I
pretty
know
cool.
that one. I know the Apple.
Like,
Dumpling
there's
Gang.
another one from that era, like that's not those guys, but like Humps. Like, there's about guys riding camels, and like there's like the guy from F Troop and stuff. There's a lot of
Yeah.
those movies that were those fun family comedies that you could take your kids to were good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a 3.1 on Letterboxd out
Really?
of 5. Yeah. Yep. 9% of those reviews are 5 stars. Let's see a 5-star. This guy, Jim Otto. Conway and Knotts are hilarious in this underrated comedy. He says.
So is it because you went with your dad or something?
Yeah,
Or-
I
And your
went with-
dad probably liked found those
Yeah.
folks amusing. Like, I remember my dad loved Tim Conway. Like, he loved remember on the Carol Burnett show, he would be the old man moving really slow. My dime a coming. I can totally get why. That's why Good, Bad, and the Ugly's on that list for me, because that's a movie I watched with my dad
And then,
multiple times.
Don Knotts with Three's Company.
Oh yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Went on
yeah.
that. So
Well, and obviously Andy Griffith Show, and
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay.
Funny guy.
Then
Wait, hold on.
What?
I'm gonna read this. I want to read this bad review of it.
Oh.
See what you think. This guy gave it a half a star. Name is Victor. He says, "Have you ever just sat there staring into the middle distance waiting for a movie to end? Would you like to? This is the movie for that. Featuring forced and often insufferably drawn-out comedy that insists it's funnier than it is, uncharismatic leads, a bland mystery with an obvious villain, and an honestly quite infuriating resolution. It's the whole package of awful. Heinously boring, then weirdly racist and albiest for like 15 minutes. Then heinously boring again. I only finished it because I was watching with friends, and frankly, none of us enjoyed it. Skip this film."
Hater. Whoever the person you hate. Hater.
I think it's just
a
like,
lighthearted movie. It's
well, I think it seems like from the way this guy was reviewing it, it seems like it's somebody that probably didn't grow up on this type of comedy, watching a movie like this now, and they're just like, oh, it's not funny to me.
He's not the right demo. He's probably
Yeah.
not. Shouldn't be like. Wasn't geared for. It's not his demographic.
Yeah, he's probably
Like-
like a kid like my age, and he's gonna watch it and be like, oh, you know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
mean, we all watch movies
There's no
and, like,
dick and fart jokes. So
Have
it's
you ever
not
just
funny.
started watching something on Netflix and you're 12 minutes into it and you're like, I'm just gonna click out. It didn't cost me anything to watch it. If I paid for it, maybe I finish it. But most of the time, I just click out and say, I didn't work with this. Was
I've
going.
had plenty of movies that I'm just like, all right, people are like, oh, I loved it, and I'm like, all right, I just, I don't think it was for me, but
like Zoolander.
whatever. Don't start again. Don't start this again. I've finally forgiven you for that because you watched Heavyweights finally.
You guys
So now I can forgive
Yeah,
you.
watched it on the time off.
What do you think about it?
He wants to go to fat camp immediately, he said.
All right, so you know how they got the play-by-play guy, the narrator?
Right.
When I first started watching it, I thought I hit an option because we have closed caption on
Right.
for Jordan because sometimes
Yeah.
the language goes so fast. He likes to see it too.
Right.
So I thought because the closed caption was on, that's why it was speaking.
Oh, okay.
Because when you start the movie, it says Disney with Globe and Castle.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then as the movie goes on, you get it that this is the narrator.
Oh.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was one of Ben Stiller's one of his best roles.
He's
As-
fantastic as Tony Perkins, man.
As
Fantastic.
Sean and I was talking, it's like the same character in Dodgeball.
It is.
It's basically the same guy. That's why I was telling him there's a lot of, a lot of people made up the theory that, like, after he went crazy at Camp Hope, he moved to a new town, changed his name, and became White Goodman and opened Global Gym, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, I fucking love that movie, dude.
And then my second movie, I love horror.
Let's hear it. I'm hyped.
And this movie came out in 1981.
Perfect. Let's go. Friday the 13th.
Huh?
Friday the 13th.
No.
Fuck. Okay. Go ahead.
The Evil Dead.
Ooh.
Good choice.
Goated film.
Good choice.
Fantastic choice.
Made for $3. That movie. That movie is, but it's just something iconic about that movie.
Yes, I remember. It was one of the first time I've watched a scary movie. I was watching it with my older brother and my father, and the scenes, just like them trying to get out of the house, and the guy he had a saw, and he was trying to saw through the wooden shutters, and as he's sawing, his hand is getting closer, and it cuts off his hand.
I think it's a movie. In my opinion, I think it's one of those movies that stands the test of time. Like, you can watch it now and still enjoy it, I think.
Well, Bruce Campbell's a star.
And I was going to say, it might be just because Bruce Campbell's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Like, he's so good as Ash. You know what I mean? It's no, you know what I mean? It's no secret why he made such a long career off playing Ash, you know what I mean? And then coming back for the TV show because he's fucking great at it. Mm-hmm. He's, like, perfect in that role. This surprises me, though. It has a 3.7 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It actually kind of surprises me. Because a lot of those older horror movies always people go bonkers for them on here. So it's very surprising. Let's see what Hannah says. She gave it a 4-star review.
Good job, Hannah.
Had so much more fun with this than I thought I would. Nick absolutely hated it. Nick must be her boyfriend. But I was cackling and having a great time. Like, this was more horror than comedy, but it still had really hilarious moments. And then she says in all capitals, the lighting, the camera work. So, praises the lighting and the camera work. Let's see. Somebody rated a 0.5 star. This guy, that's a language I don't understand. Okay. Well, I can't speak that language, so we're not going to read that one. Oh, this guy gave it, his username is Boob.
Yeah.
He gave it a 0.5 star. It said, dumb. Thanks for your contribution to the movie world, Boob.
Yeah, boob.
But I think we're going to trust ourselves here.
Yes.
And not your opinion. But, I think it's like the, what was the first one you said?
Private Eyes.
Yeah, I think it's, I think a lot of these movies, it's like, I think a lot of people watch them, like my age group, you know what I mean, that don't appreciate shit like that. They watch it and they're like, oh, no fucking possessions, whatever, this sucks, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's just, different strokes for different folks. See, I grew up with an uncle who loves horror, so I grew up, like, watching, like, Friday the 13th and shit, so, like, I love that old shit. I think that shit's badass. You know what I mean? I think all that shit's super cool, so... And he was like a huge Evil Dead fan when I was growing up too, and so I watched that too. Probably when I was way too young to watch it, but I fucking loved it. I thought it was so sick. I was like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. And then, actually, on the topic of horror, another like horror / like comedy, I think doesn't get appreciated enough. Actually, is Idle Hands.
Yes.
With Devon Sawa.
Yeah.
That fucking movie is great, dude. I love that.
With
movie.
Seth Green.
Yeah. When his hand gets possessed and he accidentally kills his 2 best friends.
They're smoking.
Yeah. Stabs a bottle through the one's head. The guy goes to take the fucking meat cutter thing. And he's like, "Look at me, I'm Leatherface." I fucking love that scene, dude. It's great.
Yeah.
Sean Phillips actually put me on that movie.
Really?
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I fucking loved it. I'm like, this is great, dude. This is fantastic. But yeah, I feel like that's another like horror type comedy thing, one that kind of gets overlooked a little bit, but it's a great film. But dude, you guys are surprising me. You guys are all had some banger lists so far. Let's hear your third one, man. I'm hyped.
The third one,
I'm getting hyped.
It's probably I was older when this movie came out in '84. I remember we rode our bikes.
Even born yet.
We rode our bikes to the theater. Now it's no longer a theater. Now it's a restaurant.
Yeah, old man.
But Footloose.
Footloose.
Yes.
Oh, dude. You know what? That's actually funny that you put that one because when I started working at my new job, the job I'm at, my boss like loves the original Footloose. Loves it. She's like obsessed with it. And like we were talking about it the one day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I love that movie." And she was like, "Yeah, Kevin Bacon." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is Kevin Bacon?" Like I knew who Kevin Bacon was, but I'm like, "Why are you talking about Kevin Bacon for Footloose?" I said, "I'm talking about the newer one with like Julian Huff." And she's like, "No." She's like, "Don't fucking say that ever again. You got to go home. You got to watch the original."
Yes.
She's like, "I guarantee you watch the original. You're never gonna watch the remake ever again." I watched the original. I'm like, this might be one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And I was obsessed with it.
I think it's one of the greatest of the '80s movies.
It's fantastic.
It's just
so good.
It's one of those movies that really incorporates music incredibly well. And
Yeah.
Bacon's great.
Yeah,
and
he's so good in it.
John Lithgow.
Yeah, John Lithgow.
He plays the father, and
Yeah, he's
and,
fantastic.
there's a really like
Sean Penn. Or not Sean
yeah,
Penn.
like
but,
the other
Chris
Penn. The other Penn, Chris Penn.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah,
he's
I mean everybody's good in that movie. Like the mother, the aunt, everybody's good in that movie.
Yeah.
Laurie Singer's okay. But that's a good movie. Like a lot of fun. It's got a little message for
The
teenagers.
soundtrack was good.
You know.
Probably,
Yeah, I like the one guy in there. I always forget what he's from. But the one actor, I can't remember what his name is. Maybe it is this guy. Oh, yeah, the guy that played Willard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, wait, I didn't know. Him and
Yeah, they're
Sean
brothers.
Penn are brothers?
yeah.
Fuck, I never knew
I
that.
think the actor he passed away though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, January 2006.
Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I love that guy. He was in...
the guy from Reservoir Dogs. Was just
he
talking
was in
about it.
another movie I watched growing up that I loved. Oh, Corky Romano. Fucking classic. Love that movie. It's so bad, but it's so good. It's terrible, but it's so good at the same time. Yeah, dude. Great one. Classic. Fucking Footloose, dude. The warehouse scene. So badass. 3.3 on Letterboxd. That's very surprising, actually.
Really?
I feel like that movie is very highly regarded.
Yeah.
Let's see what the highest rating is. Oh, 5. There's about...
Once again, I think it's like a
Yeah.
movie of its time. So if you're like too old or too young, you might not appreciate that.
There's
movie.
15,000 5-star reviews of it. I mean, it's not bad, but... This one chick said, "What a movie." And then another one wrote, "I am Kevin Bacon." That's all she wrote for a review. Classic.
And because of that, Star-Lord saved the universe
Literally.
because of Kevin Bacon. Because
Kevin Bacon's, is Kevin Bacon still the greatest actor to ever live? I don't know if he ever was.
In the Christmas special, like Kevin Bacon once, because he did a dance and saved the world or the universe, or whatever. That the Christmas special, Kevin Bacon plays Kevin
I
Bacon.
fucking love him.
That is freaking
I
hilarious.
love that special. It's so good.
Kevin Bacon makes a lot of fun. Is pretty good at making fun of it himself. He does not take himself too seriously.
You know what
The
movie
9
I
degrees
was?
or
You know what
9
movie I fucking loved with Kevin Bacon when I was growing up? Tremors. That was one of my favorite.
That's
movies
a
ever growing
great.
up.
That's a great.
movie.
Like, there's a lot of really good people in that movie too.
Yeah, that
Tremors.
movie's
The
fantastic.
Tremors they dragged it too much, but the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Burt Gummer, dude.
Yeah, like
Oh.
yeah.
If you're going to war, you want Burt Gummer by your side, man, because that guy was prepared. He was ready, and he snagged Reba. So good on
Yeah, I
him.
forgot Reba's in that movie. The
Yeah,
guy from The Right Stuff is his buddy. The guy
That's
who
a
hangs
great
out. The other guy. I never think Fred something.
isn't it like Fred Willard or
Fred
something?
Willard.
Like
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
that's
he's
good. There's a
great
lot
in
of
it.
people in that movie.
Yeah, I loved that movie. I was huge on that movie growing up. I used to watch it all the time. I never watched the sequels, but I watched the first one all the time.
Skip them.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, man. Yeah, you're on a fucking roll. Let's
then-
end it out on a high note.
All right. Now, my last one,
Oh, I feel like this one's gonna be bad. The way you're
Zoolander.
looking.
also from '84.
It would have been fucking hilarious if you said Zoolander. I would cry. That would be so. What a plot twist that would be.
This is going to sound strange. I went on a date with a girl, and her name was Johnny. I worked at Hills. This is how long ago?
Mhm.
Worked at Hills, and it was one of the ladies I worked with. It was her daughter. It was a blind date,
Oh,
Was you blind for her?
and
what'd you go see?
we went and seen Ghostbusters.
Classic, dude. Classic. It's a fucking great movie. I love Ghostbusters.
Nobody steps on a church in my town.
I love that movie.
It's just classic Bill Murray just saying shit in that movie. That's why I love that movie.
Rick Moranis. It was
Right.
just
Pretty good sci-fi. I mean, pretty
fucking
good special
goat,
effects
man.
for its day too. Like it's still pretty good
The
stuff.
GOAT, Rick Moranis.
Yep.
Love that guy. Oh, when you go to the page for Ghostbusters on Letterboxd, it fucking turns the logo into like slime dripping down and shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love that movie. That's a great movie.
and it was nice to see them from Stripes, the same like group, if you will.
We got one. I love that movie, dude. That movie's fantastic.
We came, we saw, we kicked its
Yeah.
ass.
I fucking love that movie. Dude, what a good list, Yoder. Good job, brother. Fantastic list. I feel like I should just like not go now probably because I feel like mine are very childlike now. And I'm going to be maybe I should have went first. Cuz mine are very much childlike. You guys had such cool lists and now, you know. So, that's unfortunate for me. All right, well, my first one, a little bit of a personal memory with this one because I used to watch it all the time with my mom when I was sick, and home from school and shit. Well, not home from school, but I was like obsessed with it growing up, and it was one of my very first introductions to Robin Williams. It was a little animated movie called Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. Fantastic film. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. It's so good. The animation is insane it came out in 92. The animation is insane for how good it still looks now. It's crazy. It's got a great cast on it too. Like Robin Williams is in it, Tone Loc's in it,
Tone Loc,
Christian Slater, Tim Curry. Yeah, it's got a stacked cast.
Jim Curry.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Great
It's
stuff.
one of my favorites of all time.
And a lot of people think that Avatar was ripped off from Fern Gully.
Hey, man.
Bet it was. Punk ass Avatar. Why? Tell me about this. Why it take 13, 14 years to make a sequel? James Gunn.
James Cameron.
Oh shit. James Cameron, Mr. Titanic.
Another movie. Fern Gully is another movie that had had another sequel after I just never watched because
Yeah, it did.
I just didn't
forget
want to
it was-
ruin
Yeah.
my love for the first one, so I just didn't bother. But this one guy reviewed it. Gave it a 5-star review. Or this girl gave it a 5-star review, Maggie Acorn. She said, Tim Curry says horny in a movie I've been watching since I was born. And that's funny because I did not ever realize that he said horny in this film.
Tim Curry.
Yeah. Somebody added it to a list on here and the list is called the Weird and What the Fuck Compendium. It's a great movie, dude. Tim Curry plays Batty, a bat. Robin Williams plays Batty, a bat. He's fucking great, dude. I love this movie. It's huge. It's a great movie when I was growing up. It was one of my faves. Sometimes I still cry when I watch it. But that stays between us and the camera. Another one. My mom likes to tell me a lot that before The Goonies and before Sandlot, that this was the movie that I was legit wanted to watch all the time. A little goated film called Stand By Me.
Yes,
Maybe one of the best films.
that's good. Yeah,
De Niro's like, well, he
Very
went-
early, one of River Phoenix's very first roles.
yeah.
Stand By Me. Made by Rob Reiner's fucking great movie. Another one with a great cast, dude.
This is-
Will Wheaton, River Phoenix,
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, that was one of his.
I like Stand By Me a lot.
I love Stand By Me. My
I
mom
like
tells me all the
cliche,
time I was
and that was
obsessed
the
with it.
day that we became men. Like there's like all the memes and stuff for people kind of like the moments because of the voiceover and everything. I love the way the movie ends with what's his name? He kind of shuts off the computer and he gets up and he
Oh yeah, Richard Dreyfuss.
River Dreyfuss is kind of writing it.
Yeah,
you
and he's
know.
like, "Oh, I never had any friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12."
Right.
Jesus, does anyone?
No, and that's why I think it's a very and I was funny because I don't think everybody always forgets that like Stephen King wrote it. Like and obviously he's known for all the other things that he wrote, but He wrote the
Yeah, I feel like it's a very coming of age type of movie,
Yeah.
basically. You know
and
what I
it
mean?
probably was the first one of those that I can't think of too many other movies that were like that style. I mean you got to go back farther, but I mean in that generation, I think that's the first really coming of age movie. You know.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Not to be Chop and quote Family Guy here, but it's hilarious when they did their own version of Stand By Me, and then he like makes a joke about how the fat kid from Stand By Me went on to marry Rebecca Romaine.
Right.
And he's like, no, seriously, look it up. He's married to Rebecca Romaine. That's hilarious. But yeah, my mom used to tell me all the time. She's like, oh, before you loved the Goonies and the Sandlot, Stand By Me was the one you watched all. It was that and My Girl. I loved My Girl so much that they could put it on and it would instantly put me to sleep because I loved it. It was like my comfort movie. Which is strange because I'm also deathly allergic to bees. So you'd think I wouldn't be obsessed with a movie where a young boy
Where's
dies.
his glasses? He can't see.
Shut up. Don't do this to me. But yeah, Stand By Me, another goated film. One of my, I think it's one of those ones that, usually I don't care if you're not into a movie, but if you watch Stand By Me and you don't like it, I'm going to silently judge you a little bit.
What was the rating on Stand By Me?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm just looking at it. 4.2.
Yeah, so not bad.
That's pretty good. And I'm sure somebody's like, why is this movie so boring? Like,
Yeah,
just
probably.
don't watch movies. Like,
Yeah.
why'd you stay with it?
Literally.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't, go turn on, go watch whatever crap you like.
Yeah,
Go watch on fucking Law and Order or whatever the fuck
go
you
watch
watch to
something
keep
with dick
yourself
and fart
entertained.
jokes.
Yeah, like,
Leave the movies like this to us men.
Yes.
That's a good movie.
Wesley Crusher's great in that movie.
I like how Keith Sutherland boys are being bullies to the boys.
Speaking of Stephen King, I want to see The Walk.
Oh, I want to watch that too, actually.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Speaking
Does
of
look pretty
Steve
good.
King, it's a little warmer here.
This one's like deep childhood for me. And it's funny because me and Fiden were literally just talking about it the other day. And that's what made me think of it. The Never-Ending Story. One of my...
yes.
The first one?
Yeah, I loved this movie so much. I used to dream when I was a kid about going to, like, you know what I mean? That land. Like, it was one of my favorites.
I know I'm in the minority.
You hate it?
I hate it.
Oh, my God, Rich.
Oh.
How can you hate it? It's such a beautiful movie.
I think I was too old for it when I watched it the first time, so I thought I was like, grown up or something. And I watched it, and I just don't think I just don't like that movie. And I think it's because when I first watched it, I was probably too old to appreciate like being younger and liking that movie, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like if you didn't watch like a Disney movie or something till you were like jaded or something, and then you watched it and you'd say, these movies are stupid. But it's almost like I was probably too old when I watched it.
It was honestly, in all honesty, it was kind of hard for me not to put a Disney movie on my list just because I grew up with so many Disney movies. But I wanted to kind of,
Well, they're
venture
kind of
out.
obvious.
Because, like, if I would have wanted a Disney movie, obviously, like, I could have filled up 100 movie lists.
Because I think a lot of
Treasure
people,
Planet.
because they're always putting out movies, except
Yeah.
there's a period where they didn't do too many. But
So
their
I tried to
animated movies,
yeah.
everybody's kind of got the one that they maybe watched when they were a kid. And that they're like, where my kids, it's like Toy Story 2. Like, that's the one they love the most. Because that was the
Surprisingly-
one that they watched the most. you know?
Surprisingly, a lot of people would believe, like people that know me, would believe that if I had to pick a Disney movie that I loved from like growing up, they would think I'd pick like Toy Story or like Hercules. But actually, the one that I watched the most was Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay.
Because he was a
I
hunchback.
loved that movie.
That's my niece's favorite. My niece
that
is
was one of my
closer to
favorite
your
movies growing
age,
up, yeah.
and
It was
that's the one she
fantastic.
likes the most.
Yeah, well, I could watch a movie 100 times a day.
Because you know
and
why
never
he
get
likes Hunchback in Notre Dame? Because he could refer to Quasimodo.
Yeah, well, guess what? He got to hang out with fucking Esmeralda. So.
My niece always identified with Esmeralda because she had like dark hair.
Yeah.
So like Esmeralda was like her princess, like her Disney princess.
Yeah.
Was she really a princess? Or she
No,
was just,
but like
no,
she's
but-
if you go to Disney World, she's a Disney princess. She's wandering around. So
Yeah. We consider her a Disney princess.
You know what?
I'm actually kind of sad, dude. Fucking Never Ending Story's got kind of a low rating on here. It's got a 3.6.
surprised that one ever didn't get redone or
Pieces
something.
of
Like
shit,
they didn't
dude.
update it with
They don't
CGI dragons
appreciate
and
its
shit.
beauty. They don't appreciate how beautiful it is. Except for the one when the horse dies. Like, why would you do that in a kid's movie, man? What the fuck is wrong with you?
How about Indian in the Cupboard?
I was going to put that one on there, too, but I feel like maybe that movie might be a little problematic these days if you go back and watch it. Like, it maybe is problematic.
Or Small Soldiers or Toy Soldiers?
I wanted to put that on there, but I don't know.
Small is that the anime
Yeah, where the
animation
soldiers
movie?
come to life. Yeah.
That's kind of a fun movie.
They put,
actually.
like, the government war chip inside the soldiers.
Yep.
I had the toys growing up. Like, I was obsessed with that movie. You know how hard it is to find the toys now? It's, like, nearly impossible. It's crazy. Now, this one, this is kind of a cop-out just because I didn't want to put the Sandlot. But,
Oh,
You
Wonder, you got your Sandlot shirt on, y'all. Look at
I didn't want to put Sandlot, but I was like, I gotta put. If I'm not picking Sandlot, then I gotta pick this one. So, you know, fucking goated film that I know Chop is also a huge fan of, just like me. The fucking Big Green.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best movies from
Hi,
my
I'm
childhood.
Larry.
Goalie, are you ready? Goalie, are you ready? Hi, I'm Larry. I
Yeah,
fucking
Patrick
love that
Shanahan.
movie, dude. I love that movie so
played
much.
He played the fat redheaded kid in the early '90s for sure.
Dude, he's so good in that movie, dude.
Yo,
And that's another one that's got a fucking great cast. It all went on to do good shit, dude. Like, Steve Guttenberg, he was in there. Patrick Renna, obviously. Chauncey Lepardi, also from Sandlot. Bug Hall from Little Rascals. Yeah, dude, fucking great one. You ever seen Bug Hall now? He's fucking mentally insane. He's like very like.
I always liked those kids' sports movies when
Yeah.
my kids were little, like Angels in the Outfield and all those movies. Like those movies were just fun.
or the Rookie.
you know,
Dude, Angels in the Outfield used to make me cry.
I think the first Air Bud my kids liked, but then after that they hated them. But the first one was fun.
they dragged that movie out way too far.
There was Air
too.
Everything. Then they
Yeah,
had
they made-
Puppies and their Air Buddies, and then they
They
were
made
all
way
like
too
direct
many.
DVD crap. You know,
Yeah.
like. But the
They
first
made way
one was
too many of
fun.
those.
You know. But what's the one where the kid's like has arm surgery and then he can throw
Oh,
like a
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, and
Yeah.
then, you know, like all there's just so many stupid ones.
Henry
But again,
Rotengarter.
they're kind of like, you know, those harmless movies you can get for your kids.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
And just hang out. Mighty Ducks, you know.
Yeah, they're like the type of movie that you could turn on. You don't have to worry about them.
I still
you
remember
know?
from when I was a kid, Bad News Bears, like with Walter
Yes.
Matthau, and that movie was just great. Like, you know, this drunk guy that's coaching a baseball team, like, you know.
You know,
If you played Little League, that's what half the coaches felt like when you were a kid. You know, when I was a kid.
You know, it was actually I almost put it on my list just because I watched it with my grandparents so much as a kid. Was Grumpy Old Men.
Grumpy Old Men's a funny movie.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. I watched it so much at my grandparents' house. Like, it was great. I loved it. It was so good. They fucking hate each other. Yeah, it's great, dude. I love that movie.
I was gonna put Rocky.
It's. I feel like a lot, like if you're not really into movies, like this would be like easy for you. But you know what I mean? Like guys like me and Rich were like super big into movies. It was literally so hard to get down to just four.
Yeah.
Like I could have filled an entire page with movies.
I mean,
probably.
there's so many other movies that I just love to watch, like Braveheart and
Oh, yeah.
Saving Private Ryan and
Independence Day.
like, you know, like Inglorious Bastards. And there's just like I could throw like great movies on there, but I don't class them as they're good movies, but they're
Yeah.
not necessarily my favorites.
Yeah, they're movies I could I
know.
could watch a couple times, but
Like there was a point where I loved Pirates of the Caribbean, and I watched that shit. Like I loved the Pirates of the Caribbean.
we were
movies.
literally just talking about that
Yeah.
at work the other day.
Like
Actually.
Johnny Depp's entrance in the first Pirates, and he's just on and then the boat's just fucking sinking. I mean,
Fucking
and he's
goated,
just
dude.
so good in that movie. Like he was just made for that character. Like you know,
we were actually talking about that at work, and I was telling them how
When I had lunch with when I had lunch with Johnny, he's like,
Wait a fucking
Another-
minute, man. Hold the fuck on.
what do you mean
You
you
had
lunch
lunch with Johnny Depp.
I told you guys this.
No, you never
didn't.
Yeah,
did. No, you didn't. Tell us.
When I
Never
worked-
told me that.
when I worked at the casino. We were
When how the vampires came?
yeah. He
All
was
right.
like manja.
Tell me how
So-
was Johnny Depp? Do you want to like put your
Was it cool?
hand on his wiener or something?
No, I was sitting between him and Alice Cooper.
Oh, that's
How
fucking
the-
sick, dude. Yo, you got the craziest life, dude. You're just
then,
you should write a book, man.
What-
I want to
what-
say Chris Perry from Aerosmith was there, but so he's like, so Kevin, what's your favorite movie of mine? And I said Secret Window, Blow, Sleepy Hollow, and What's Bothering Gilbert Grape.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, What's Eating Gilbert Grape? And he's like, what about Pirates? I said, well, I like your acting, but as far as the movie in its whole, I just don't like there's like 15 of them.
Well, I mean, that's why you got to just watch it as like the first first three are the best ones in my opinion. Like the trilogy is almost perfect in my opinion.
I do like 4.
I mean, 4's not bad.
Because
But
4 is good because he finally, like, it's his movie.
Yeah.
And he's almost like the second Banana in the other ones to some extent. But in 4, when it's just him and he's, with Blackbeard and everything, I like 4 because I think the best scenes are with, and there's not enough of them when he's with Barbossa.
Oh, I love.
So the scene with him and Barbossa in the 4th movie when they're tied to the tree and they just talk, I love that movie. Like I think that those movies were at the best when it was Jack and Barbossa. They're perfect. Yeah.
They played off each other so well. That's why I'm glad that they kept bringing him back for more.
Right.
And we were talking about it at work because we were talking about something for some reason, and this one guy was like, "Oh yeah, what's that girl from Pirates of the Caribbean?" I'm like, "Keira Knightley," and he's like, "Oh, that's got to be." He's like, "That's got to be on the list for like a woman who's looked the hottest in film, like when she's in that movie."
Right.
And I'm like, we were talking about the Pirates movies, and I'm like, man, to this day, still, even when I know it's coming, the end of the second film when they, surprise
when
by bringing
Barbossa comes down
back,
the steps,
it's still like, I'm like,
you have to know a man who knows those waters. What have you done with my ship? And he eats the apple and
it's
everything,
still, every
and the
time-
monkey's there.
I know
and
it's coming, and still, I'm like, oh fuck, like it's so cool.
I love that, and I love that scene too. I love the scene in the 4th movie when he's when he's with the king, and he's setting up the whole time. He's got the thing, and he's moving the chair, and he's doing all this shit because he's just totally, he's got it all worked out. And I always like when he's got it all worked out. It's the combination of, and even in the first movie, it's like, that's got to be the worst pirate ever. And then he steals the ship. He's like, that's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. Everybody's good in those movies. Like, it really
Yeah, I
is.
love
Like,
those movies. I'll defend those movies so they.
but they're not my favorite movies.
I mean,
I don't have the
probably wouldn't-
emotional connection to them like I have to, like you guys in the movies that have the emotional connection because you watch it with your mom or whatever. Like that's why they're your favorite movies.
Yeah.
because there's the emotional connection to them.
I mean, if we're really going like true picks, though, Goonies and Sandlot would have been on there for me for sure, just because they hold such a special. You know what I mean? There's such a special memory for me. But I wanted to,
You should do one like topic would be like franchises.
That's not bad actually.
Because
That'd be
like
a good one.
there's a lot of more franchises out there. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
Star Wars, but then but there's so many other franchises that really have done a nice job. Like, and there's like, wow, that's not a bad franchise. There's a lot of movies in that franchise, or there's a lot of like pretty good movies in some of those franchises.
I mean, we're definitely gonna do more movie episodes moving forward. 'Cause I miss talking about movies. So
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna do more of this shit.
You know what movie I miss? I need to bring a little fan for me.
Oh, dude, it's really not even that hot. I got
I know,
two
it's not that
shirts
hot.
on. I got two shirts on.
I can see the glaze coming off of you. I can see the donut grease coming off of you.
I don't got no grease me, man.
That's my beautiful sheen.
Yeah, dude, I just got a
And
nice shine.
if I
about
left
me.
the air conditioning on, all we'd hear was the air conditioning. Like it'd be
Yeah,
so
dude.
fucking loud.
Suck it up.
Buttercup.
Lose some weight.
You lose some weight.
I'm not sweating to death like you.
Hey, so I got a black shirt on. That's why.
Well, yeah, that was a good time. What do you guys think? You guys like that? Or?
It was good. I like.
You
I
like
like
that?
that idea.
Thank you for letting me participate.
Yeah, of course. You're always welcome.
It doesn't require a lot of.
No,
Yeah, I thought it was a nice little, nice little episode to bring
Little
it back
break.
on, something not too crazy, just, I've been talking with my brother. There's like a really big story that I've wanted to talk about for a really long time, but I know only me and him together would be able to do it justice because I know he knows a lot about it just like me, so we're trying to work something out to have him come on and talk about it with me. I'm hoping we can get it all in one episode because it is a very big story, but
MJK?
no. But yeah, so I'm trying to get that in the works right now, but that's about it though. But glad Yoder's back.
Yes.
Now we can get the ball rolling again. I don't know where we left off. I don't know whose week it is. I mean, I guess you just take whoever wants it, I guess.
Be him.
If you want it, you can take it.
All right.
Just let us know. And then, yeah, so, I mean, you guys got anything else you got to say before we get out of here?
No, that's it.
Check on your homies.
Yeah, that. That, too. Also, I'm hyped for the 24-hour stream coming up soon. Very excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Very hyped. Can't wait.
We might bring clowns. We might bring balloons. We might bring a cake.
Chop might get naked.
I will not get naked. If we have a Patreon page, Cheeto get naked.
Okay.
Come out of the cake.
If we get to 60 subscribers on YouTube before the live stream, I'll bleach my hair again.
Come on, y'all. We got to promote the shit out of this. We want to see
That's
Cheeto.
what got me to do it last time. We had a certain number of subscribers and I bleached my hair.
Yo, I got something to bleach your hair for free.
Cool.
I can tell you out there.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, I guess that's it from us. I guess we'll see you next week.
Thanks for
Till
riding
next
along,
week.
losers.
Yeah.
See you next time. See you next week on another great episode of Get a Loser Starter Podcast.